Hello everybody, welcome to the next installment of Will It Fordoro, the series where we will go over different partners with Fordoro and discuss synergies. Today we will be using Prosciutto. He is an eraser that erases cheer panels by color. Currently I have him at SL3 where he will erase 3 cheer colors. We'll be heading over to Easy Bingo and then we'll try to see how it works. Alright. So now I'll be just matching regularly, just to get the boys up. Now you can see that Prosciutto has a pretty high cooldown. Currently he is at 75 at SL3, but as you can see here that he erases cheer panels by color. You can see that he leaves a lot of his and Fordoro's panels there, allowing you to possibly charge them both back up and stand up. Now I'll just be using Fordoro here, and trying to get back to stand up here. Shoot, didn't quite make it. Alright, now I'll just use Prosciutto again here, to raise some more cheer panels here. That was a pretty good one because there weren't a lot of Prosciutto and Fordoro panels there. So now we'll just continue matching here. And we got Fordoro charged up here. With Prosciutto, I'm halfway charged, so that's pretty good. So you can see here that Prosciutto erases a decent amount of panels every time. He's a pretty high panel erasing eraser, which makes him pretty good at charging Fordoro back up. And you can see here, even if I don't make it up to stand up, Prosciutto erases so many panels that he will guarantee me a stand-up loop. Now, you can't really go for 4x4s with this team because Fordoro needs to be charged up fully again, so you're going to need to match as many panels as possible. You can see there that I didn't quite make Fordoro again, but you can see a little tip for Fordoro: if you haven't quite got him quite charged up, or if you want to get a little bit more charged before you use him, just pause the screen and look for any potential matches. You can see here there's some AC/DC panels on the bottom here, so I'm just going to make a quick match and then get Fordoro charged back up again. So there we go. Get some more in there, and yeah, Fordoro's all charged up. So I just discovered this tactic from my friends at the Discord, so you can use that to help you with Fordoro. You only really want to use it one time, but yeah, it's pretty helpful to guarantee stand up. So we'll use Prosciutto again here. A lot of Fordoro and Prosciutto panels there. But yeah, you want to match as many as humanly possible here. Yeah, again, didn't quite make it there. I feel like I could have gotten that again, but it's alright. Now bear with me that I haven't got him at SL4, so I feel like I could be getting guaranteed Fordoro back charged up back again, but it's really not that big a deal. I'd even say if you have regular Prosciutto, he's good right away at SL2, because 5 cooldown isn't really too big a deal, especially when Fordoro charges you back up again. So Prosciutto's high cooldown, it seems like it isn't really that big of a deal. Alright, then we got Fordoro charged up back again. That's great. So now we'll just use a time stop again. Alright. We got Prosciutto charged up again. So even though I didn't quite make it stand up, that's why you would want to make a quick match at the beginning. You can see here that he still gets me in the stand up. I mean, that's the thing with all erasers, but still, it's cool that Prosciutto can get me back stand up again. I didn't quite charge Fordoro again. Yeah, you really want to maximize your stand-ups with this team to get them both charged up again. So now we'll get back to stand up here. Wow, that was a really great time stop there. Now we'll use Prosciutto again. The reason why I'm doing this team next is because I actually found pretty great score attack success with this team. There's some score attacks where, yeah, I use this team and it loops very, very consistently. You can't see it here because I have to charge. Yeah, it's kind of hard to display with this team because, you know, some score attacks have the extended stand-up time where I can pretty much have more time to set up and get both of them charged back and stand up. Alright, I didn't quite make it that time. That wasn't really a great time stop, but yeah, once again, Prosciutto saves me. And there you go. Ah, 4-row's barely charged. Could have got one more 4-row panel on him, and then we would have got him charged up. Okay, let's see here. Koichi. There we go. Yeah, that would have been really bad if I, you know, took a second to try to look at the board there, but, you know, just have to pause the game and get it back charged up. Yeah, I'm not really playing that great right now, but Prosciutto's saving me every time here. Now, a big problem with Prosciutto is that he doesn't erase any block panels or holes, so that really really hurts him because you're going to need, yeah, like a great thing of erasers is that they erase, you know, obstacles on the board to have a clear board, but if there's any like blocks on the board, Prosciutto can't really do anything about it because he only erases cheer panels. And that even hurts him even more because if there's like a hole in the board, then that would even lessen his output even greater because of the cheer panels, you know, not having as many panels on the board. Didn't quite get 4-0 again there. But yeah, this team works really well in clear boards like these, but if you're playing on a score attack where there's a lot of holes or if there's a lot of block spam, then yeah, you would want to find another eraser to use. Even one with less erasing potential than Prosciutto, because at least they can erase blocks. So we're just going to keep charging Prosciutto here and 4-row. Yep. Ah, nice. Got 4-row there. That was a really good good stand up there. Yeah, it sucks that you really can't make 4x4s or 5x5s with this team, but like, it's whatever. Makes the only really challenging thing about this team just is maximizing your stand-ups. Because, yeah, you can use this team to practice filling up the stand-up board. Alright, those Hazamata panels should get me fully charged again, so yeah, we'll let those drop. Oh, didn't quite make it there. Good thing I looked for another match there, otherwise I would have been screwed. But we'll continue forward with this team. There we go. Now we'll continue. Got a lot of 4-row panels on the board there, that's great. ACDC panels. Then we'll match these Koichi panels. I didn't quite make it there, damn. Alright, let's see another match here. Oh, Hazamata, ACDC. There we go. I'll just continue here. Shit. Ah, there we go. Prosciutto's all charged up. A lot of cheer panels on the board here. Let's see here. there. So now we'll just charge Fordo back up again. There we go. Now we'll just time stop again. Didn't quite make it to get there, but that's alright. There we go. Ah, shit, didn't quite make a photo there. That's alright. Now we'll make another time stop here. I think this match is going to be over quite soon. But like I said, I've used this team before, and I've managed to get top 200 a couple times. Another comparison I could use to this team would be Part 3 Dio. Not the voice version, but the regular non-limited version. Yeah, that would be pretty similar to this team, because you would use Dio, like Fordo, to charge Fordo back up and also get into stand-up. I don't really like using Part 3 Dio that much, because I don't really have him at a high skill level to maximize his potential. But like, he has a really, really high skill potential that you got to use a skill to match every single panel there to get Fordo back charged back up. But Prosciutto, I like him because, you know, he races everything, you know, just a decent amount of panels without even having to use a lot of work. Because if you're already having to use Fordo, then, you know, you want to make things easy on yourself to charge him back up. Which is why I always seem to get higher scores with Prosciutto than with regular Part 3 Dio with Jotaro. But like, right, we'll continue here. I think this may be our last stand-up or two. I'll just continue matching panels here. Oh, that was a really great stand-up. Everything's all matched up. Got a lot of forward panels on the board. That's what you want to see. Now I'll just, yeah, finish this match here and we'll be done. Let's see here. Shoes all matched up. There we go. There we go. There we go. Anyways, so final thoughts on Prosciutto. He is a pretty alright eraser to use with Fordo. He erases a great amount of panels, which charge Fordo back up, and that's all you really need to do with him. And his low cooldown isn't really that big of a problem, because Fordo charges so much. The only problem Prosciutto has is that he can't erase any block panels. And if there's any block panels on board, then yeah, that really cuts down his usability quite a lot. And honestly, I would rather use some other high panel erasers, like maybe Fugo, Voice Cars, or even Vanilla Ice, because, you know, they have lower cooldowns, but they're pretty much guaranteed to have, you know, they guarantee to erase the same amount of panels every time. Well, except for maybe Vanilla Ice, but you know what I mean. Oh shit, didn't quite make it there. And so yeah, especially with Fugo and Vanilla Ice, it helps a lot that they, well, not really that much, but it helps that they have lower cooldown, so it's easier to spam with them. And yeah, that is Prosciutto. Not a bad unit to use. Oh yeah, by the way, this isn't the voiced version, just a regular non-voiced version. So if you want to look up a video on that, I'm sorry to say this isn't the one. Alright, see ya.